Unfortunately, my hammock did not set up the way I wanted it to, but this just goes to show that sometimes things are just not meant to be, and that's okay. It's the middle of the day, but I just got this idea of a video to create on YouTube. I feel like I'm running short on videos to create in long form, but let me just show you a day in my life that's not like a standard day in my life. I just feel like the day in your life videos, sometimes it can feel not staged, but it's just like, oh yeah, like let me. But no, this is like another day. I think the last day in my life that I filmed and I showed you guys, I was literally having like an emotional breakdown because I just got like horrible news about someone that I know in my life and I felt really bad for them. So let's hope today is better. I think so far it's off to a great start, so we'll see. I'm running out of space on my phone. Like a little recap of my day so far. Dude, my Garmin watch. Oh, I walked 2,000 steps already. Today, technically, I'm supposed to have a rest day, and I'm trying so hard to do that, but I love going on walks and doing stuff. I'm pretty active. But I started my marathon, like a new training for my marathon, because I spent the past few months just getting comfortable with running. But this time, well, yesterday, right now I just want to get comfortable with a training plan so I can increase my endurance and run for longer periods of time. So I'm starting to do that, and all thanks to my Garmin watch. I think the plan that I'm going on, I think it'll be a good one. We'll see. The person who made the plan, the coach, is like an Olympian, and this guy literally, I think he's in his 70s, and he runs a marathon every 4 weeks with his wife. It's just, I don't know. That's awesome. Like being able to do that, but I know I can't really do that. So today's like a rest day for me. This morning I got up, I watered my plants, like literally ran to go like water them. My zucchini is growing in pretty good. Oh, I'm growing zucchini, chamomile, which I've been harvesting the chamomile because I feel like it just pops out like every day, which is really nice. Strawberries, I'm hoping those grow in soon. I do have winter squash, which I'm not sure why I got winter squash because it's like summer. And then tomatoes that haven't come in yet, so I don't know. If you have any tips for gardening, let me know. And right now, I've just been responding to emails. I just submitted a project this morning, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it goes well. So far it's been going good. And I also got like an inquiry about like a different project that I'm hoping goes great too, because that would be really cool to like work with this business. So we'll see what happens the rest of the day. Oh, I also started watching The Bear while I was working. And the first episode, guys, I'm not going to give things away, but you know, like Drake says this thing where it's like, I know what you're thinking even when we're quiet. And honestly, like the silence, I feel like when you don't say things and when you can feel the energy and just the environment, you can feel things by people not saying anything. It's just great acting. It just speaks volumes. Like it's just one of the best shows that are out there, and they are literally so unhinged for releasing all the episodes, I think, in just like one sitting. But they're like one of the few shows that actually does that, and like I applaud them for it. And it goes by so quickly, so be careful when you're watching it. Oh, I did go to a local coffee shop and got like a matcha latte just to get some outside time because I kind of had a big breakfast and I felt very sluggish and I was like, I need to get up. So we'll see what happens the rest of the day. This episode. I was a little frustrated at first, but I mean, there's nothing really I can do. I think the person that I saw between those trees the other day, I think they had like an extension or something that's like, I'm just moving this back just in case. I think they might have had like an extension or something because their suspension straps were pretty long compared to mine, so maybe they had like longer ones or something like that, which is totally fine. Like, I still love Eno. I will just find another place to hammock sometime over the summer. I just feel like no one really talks about how hard it is to find 2 trees to hammock on, especially in California. There, I think it's like Yosemite and a few other places where you cannot put hammocks on and like hang suspensions and stuff like that. I think it's mainly redwoods. So if you didn't know that, do not hang your hammock from redwood trees because they're protected. But I think I'm still gonna read for like another 15 minutes, and I'm gonna go home and cook dinner. I found a spider in my car, so I'm itching. I'm gonna get my car washed tomorrow and everything, because I think just between traveling and stuff like that, something probably happened. But yeah. I am about to make some dinner. I put my camera a little bit high so you don't have to see like my fun kitchen. Not that I'm ashamed of it or anything. I just have dishes and stuff on counters, but I feel like no one really talks about, this exploded, how hard it is to just like not only make plans with other people, but just like to keep yourself content and just doing things like that. I used to be the type of person that was comfortable with just, I think I've changed my sense of like wanting to do things and, to have a different schedule and things like that. Like when I stopped working a 9-to-5 job, because now I just feel like I don't have like tons of free time, but I definitely have more control over my schedule and like when I can or cannot do things. And I feel like I'm stuck in this mentality of like, oh, like you have the time and opportunities to do it. You should just try to do it now. But it's also like balancing the work that I do have, and it's just kind of a lot sometimes. I'm very grateful and I'm not complaining about it, but sometimes I'm just like, oh, like I want to, like I have some time this afternoon, like I should just go to the beach. But then parts of me too are like, why do I feel like I always have to like do something? Why can't I just relax and not do too many things? Because I don't know. But I think I keep reading this quote where it's like, when you're used to like chaos and stuff like that and just like a stressful schedule, then like boring is like the calm. You're not used to things being calm. So I'm just trying to sit with that and be like, oh yeah, be comfortable with the calmness, because I don't want stress anymore. Like for most of my late teens and like my early 20s, like I worked really like high intensity, stressful jobs, and I felt like I had to prove myself not only to like others but me, and put on appearances and try to be the smartest in the room, and that was just not what I wanted. So yeah, I am gonna go make some dinner. I just brushed out this cast iron skillet that I was going to use for camping, and I still might use it for camping, but I guess this is the best place to test it, is at home. I know I did kind of like put some soap and water on it, mainly because it had that sticky stuff, I guess, like on it. So I was just like, yeah, no. I'm just going to make steak and potatoes, and we'll see like what happens with that. I am really bad at doing day in the life videos, and I apologize for that. I will get better at it. I don't know. I guess I'm just like, someone brought this up too, like an influencer, about like vlogging and things like that, and how it's kind of hard. And I feel like that's kind of hard for me too, unless I literally kind of plan the day. But I guess I can't really plan those. Today, I guess, would have been like more exciting to film, because I got up this morning, I cleaned out my car, I watered my plants. I'm growing my zucchini are coming in, and my tomatoes, and I'm so freaking excited because I didn't think that I could do it, and I did it. What else did I do today? I washed my car too, which I'm excited about because I found a spider in there the other day. This is your reminder to go wash your car, or wash it yourself, get it cleaned after you go on a road trip, after you go camping, because you never know what can be in there. That was a hair. And then I went to Trader Joe's, and I also went to like a little coffee shop to get me like a little treat. And then I bought some cute, I don't have it right now, but just like these hand blown like glasses and a pitcher and a plate It's from like an artist in Asheville, which I want to go to one day because it kind of Asheville, just to play on that whole thing. That was nice because I don't usually get myself little gifts and treats and things. I usually only go to like little cute gift shops like that for someone else, like a wedding, graduation, a birthday, whatever. Like I don't usually do it for me. So that was kind of nice to do that. And it was funny, like the person that was working there was like, oh, like, is this a gift or is this for you? And I was like, for me. And she's like, oh, that's awesome. And I was like, yeah, more people should do that. So yeah, it's been a pretty chill day so far. Not too much to work on today, and which is nice because I feel like I've been working very hard these past few weeks. And July is going to be a fun one. So stick around to see where I road trip to in July and where I go camping in July. And just like a whole bunch of other fun little partnerships and things. And I can't wait to share that with you guys. So make sure you're following me on Instagram and TikTok so you can see all that. Thank you for being here for this not so exciting day in my life.